Now that we have seen what an enrollment contract looks like from your school's website, let's take a look at it from the Finance tab on campus. It is important to note that once a contract is submitted, the system will automatically generate invoices for the deposit and contract and a receipt for the deposit. You will also have the option to have a payment profile created for each student, which will be used for automatic payments. The Finance tab on campus is the area where all your school's financial information will be found. The main dashboard can display information such as income statements and revenue and expense summaries. This and all campus dashboards are customizable. You decide which information containers will appear. From here, there are two ways to access enrollment contracts. The first way is to go under the AR tab, where the information can be viewed in two different formats, by individual student or by customer, which simply means by family. Choosing student will present the information of a single student and will not take into account siblings. Choosing customer, however, will present the information of all the students that belong to one household. Either option will take you to the student's or the household's financial profile, which contains the invoices and receipts for all submitted contracts. The second and most common way to access enrollment contracts is to go through the Contracts tab. Here, you will see a table with a list of contracts, the contract status, the chosen payment plan, and the total amount due. Above the table, you will see an Export button, which will allow you to export all data to Excel. If you click a student's name, you will be taken to his or her personal financial profile. Having just submitted the Della Regi siblings enrollment contracts, I will click Greg's name. Here, you will find Greg's complete financial history. This is the same information previously accessed through the AR tab. Today, I will focus on the Student Invoices container, where a detailed list of Greg's invoices can be found. Note that any invoice marked in red is overdue. First, we will look at the contract deposit invoice. This is a tuition deposit that was paid off when the enrollment contract was submitted. Once the payment was made, it was automatically posted to the general ledger. If you go under the AR tab in Receipts, you will see that if the deposit was made before the beginning of the next fiscal year, the system will categorize it as unearned or deferred revenue until the next fiscal year. A second invoice, labeled Contract Invoice, outlines the upcoming tuition payments. This is a detailed look at the total tuition amount due, the next payment installment, the amount due for the next payment, and the next payment due date. Based on the payment plan chosen when the contract was submitted, the system will automatically calculate the individual payments and schedule the due dates accordingly. Lastly, you will see an itemized breakdown of the total amount due in the line items container. This consists of the full tuition amount and all the school fees which were agreed upon in the enrollment contract. Each of these line items corresponds to a particular product and account in Chart of Accounts, which can be found under the Account column. These accounts dictate how each payment will be posted in the general ledger. In terms of acceptable payment methods, you will be able to accept payments through the parent portal, automatic payments, manual check processing, and batch check entry. Now, let's make a payment through the parent portal and see how it is reflected in the general ledger. Remember, the appearance, layout, and content of the parent portal are customizable, so navigating to your specific payment field may be different. As with the AR tab in Campus, parents can see their financial information based on a single student or an entire household. Once on the payment field, they will enter their information and submit the payment. Back on campus, this payment and all previous payments can be seen reflected in Transactions under the Ledger tab. The contract deposit was credited into an accounts receivable and debited into an unearned revenue account. As previously mentioned, payments made before the next fiscal year are placed in an unearned account until the next fiscal year. Then, you see each line item fee is credited into a specific revenue account. The payment just made was a credit to accounts receivable and a debit to cash operating. If you have any other questions about enrollment contracts or our database as a whole, please visit our website at pcreducator.com.